The Appalachian Heritage Quilters will host their 14th annual Quilt Show and Handcrafted Boutique at Crossroads Christian Church this Friday and Saturday. And here to stitch together all the details of this quilt show are Jessica Steadman and Lynn Veith. How are y'all doing today?
Great. Thank
Let's
you for
talk
having
about,
us.
first of all, tell us more about the Guild, the Appalachian Heritage Quilters.
We're a group of ladies and men who get together to try to preserve the history and encourage quilting throughout the area. We come from the Tri-Cities area as well as Virginia, and we have I think over 80 members at this point in time.
Big organization.
Yes, very.
And talk to us about how often do you meet?
We meet every month except for the summer. We take our summers off a little bit. We meet the third Thursday of every month at Crossroads Christian Church.
Okay.
And that is our meeting. And then we have what we call sit and sews, where we meet usually 3 times a month to everyone just brings whatever they're working on and sewing and ask questions.
Sounds like somebody's always working on something.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Well, let's talk about this big show that's come up. 14th annual show.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
So we're going to be at Crossroads Christian Church on Suncrest, and we have 160 quilt items.
Oh, wow.
Some of them are, the majority of them are quilts, but then we have other items as well. We're going to have a bed turning with vintage quilts. We're going to have a boutique that's going to have handmade items. And then we have Crafter's Corner, and that's got a little bit of everything crafty. And I've heard that there's going to be some fabric. So
Okay.
Nice.
So if you're looking for fabric, there's going to be an opportunity to pick that up. Because I know quilters are always looking for fabric.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
Talk to us about, before we talk more about the show, tell us about this quilt you brought here today.
This quilt is what we call our opportunity quilt, and it will be given away.
It's beautiful, first of all.
Thank you.
Yes.
It will be given away at the show.
Oh, wow.
Anyone who comes in gets a ticket. There is no cost for it. This was made by the members of the Guild. I made most of the flowers. Those are called a grandmother's flower garden pattern. And then they were hand appliqued onto each of the white squares and then quilted and bound by members of the Guild. So this was a Guild project that we've been working on for the last year. It is very large. It's a very large queen, could also go on a king.
Right.
And
you know,
we're
every
very
time I
proud of
look
it.
at a quilt, I think about the hours and the intense labor that goes into making one of these. It's a labor of love, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Talk to us about why you all, both of you, what got you interested in quilting to begin with?
Well, my grandmother sewed when we were kids, but I really just took to the whole quilting, just all of it, because you can be as creative as you want to be.
Right.
And we say that there's no quilting police, so we get to do.
You can let your imagination
Absolutely.
run wild. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And for you, what got you interested?
No one in my family quilted.
Okay.
So I have no history with quilting, but I do love crafting, and I'm a retired nurse.
Right.
And there's no end to my work.
Yes.
You don't finish.
Right.
Because you go back the next day and there's still more patients, and that's good. Well, not good, but and so quilting. My daughter got me into it, and she said, "I think you'd like it," and I said, "I darned socks for a family of 6. I'm not doing this." And she was persistent, and the rest is history. Some of these flowers actually, and this fabric was donated to us in pieces about 2 years ago, and that's where this design grew out of.
And I think we have some pictures that we're going to show of some other quilts and everything. And when you go and you show up for the show, you're going to be able to see a whole lot. I mean, a kaleidoscope of different quilts. Really. And that's what makes this show so special, isn't it?
Yeah, you're going to be very surprised about just, you're going to see everything.
Yeah. I mean, look at those patterns. Beautiful. I mean, just these are truly works of art. All right.
They are.
Ladies, we appreciate you stopping by and sharing this with us.
Thank
you. And we
everybody come out to the Quilt Show Friday
We're going to give them some
Saturday.
information right now. Tell them where it's going to be there. The 14th Annual Quilt Show and Handcrafted Boutique, right there at Crossroads Christian Church. We've got all the information for you right there on the screen, and we'll have this posted on our website coming up after the show today. If you miss it right now, you can catch it later.